Wow, that's just the beginning of the wedding ceremony. Here we go. Welcome to our Korean festival once again. My name is James Lee, and I'm the MC for the traditional Korean wedding ceremony presentation today. In Korean tradition, marriage symbolizes not only the union of husband and wife, but also the joining of two families. I did forget to mention one thing. At the end of our presentation today, I'm gonna do a pop quiz. We're gonna have 3 winners to win a special prize. So make sure you're taking notes. Here we go. The Korean wedding has several parts. First, there is the 의혼 and 납치. Second is the 납패 or 함팔기. Third is the 전할례. Following that is the 교배례, and the wedding ceremony ends with the 합근례. You guys got all of that so far? Yeah. Before the actual ceremony takes place, there are many things that need to be done in preparation for the ceremony. First, the matchmaker or 중매 sets up the matchmaking or 의혼 by matchmaking a man and woman to get married based on their education, social status, and family heritage. During the 의혼, the bride and groom do not meet. However, the groom's parents send a letter of proposal to the bride's parents, who either say yes or no to the marriage. Following the 의혼 is the 납치, also known as date setting. When the two families agree to marry their children, the groom's family prepares a 사주. The 사주 is an agreement which includes several details such as the groom's birthday. The 사주 is then delivered to the bride's family, and based on the information contained in the 사주, a fortune teller determines the best date for the wedding. The next step, the groom's family also prepares a ham. The ham contains 3 very important things. As she was showing, the first one is the 혼수. The 혼수 is a collection of valuables for the bride. So these contain valuables such as precious rings and necklaces made of gold or silver. The second is the 혼서, and that is the marriage papers, which is carried in the ham. The 혼서 is wrapped in black silk, symbolizing the dedication of the wife to her husband. The third item is the chedan. The chedan is a collection of red and blue fabrics used to make clothing. The blue fabric is wrapped with red threads, while the red fabric is wrapped with blue threads. The 2 colors represent the and yang, more commonly known as yin and yang, and yang. The blue color represents the which is the dark female element, and the red represents yang, the bright male element. The philosophy of and yang, it symbolizes perfect union. Now that the preparation is done, the actual wedding begins with the 납패 or 함팔기. In this part of the ceremony, the ham is carried by the 함지나비 or ham carriers. The 함지나비 are usually close friends of the groom. If you would like to applaud, you can. So they yell ham 사세요, meaning please buy ham, all the way down to the street of the bride's home. The bride's family will then buy the ham, symbolizing that they are willing to wed their daughter to the groom. The bride's family has a small party for the group, offering them food and drinks for their efforts. The next ceremony is the 전할례. As you can see, the man standing in the middle is the 집사, and he is chosen to host the wedding because he is the most respected person in the town. Yes. In this portion of the ceremony, the groom's side delivers a wild goose, the 기러기, to the bride's side of the family. The wild geese mate for life, meaning that even if one mate dies, the other does not find a new mate. Thus, the wild goose signifies the groom's promise of undying devotion to his bride. Okay, following the 전할래 is the 교배래. This is when the bride and groom are face to face for the first time. First, the groom stands on the east side of the table and the bride on the west side. The bride and groom face each other across the wedding table, which is called the 초대상. When the 집사 makes the announcement for the bride to bow, the bride bows twice to the groom with the help of her aides. Then, when the 집사 makes another announcement, the groom bows once to the bride. The bride bows twice because the female element is represented by even numbers, and the groom bows once because the male element yang is represented by odd numbers. The bowing represents the promise of commitment and devotion to one another. They finish by kneeling down and facing each other. Okay, so this is the final stage of the wedding. The final stage is the 합근례, or drinking ceremony. First, the groom's helper pours a drink for the groom. After he takes his drink, the bride's helper pours a drink for the bride. The bride only sips or pretends to take the drink. They do this process once more, but for time purposes, we'll leave that part out. The wedding ceremony is completed when the newlyweds bow 3 times at the announcement of the 집사. They bow once to their parents for raising them, once to their ancestors for looking out for them, and once to the guests who came to bless their wedding. This is for y'all. This concludes our wedding ceremony presentation. Can we get a round of applause? I want to take a second to introduce our bride and groom. They are actually married in real life. Catherine and Josh are actually husband and wife, and they've been married since June of last year. Catherine was born and raised in Columbia, South Carolina. And Josh moved to the US when he was 15. Oh, here's the best part. Are you guys ready? They are high school sweethearts. They met at Richland Northeast High School. Anybody go there? I have no idea where that is. Okay. They dated for 7 years before getting married. And right now, Catherine is actually trying to learn Korean, and Josh, his English is not bad. They both wanted, this is really important. They both wanted me to let y'all know that they were both very excited and thankful for this opportunity to be part of the traditional Korean wedding ceremony. Thank you for watching our presentation, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Pop quiz. You guys ready for the pop quiz?